So, a lot of people ask me, what is my purpose? And I answer the same every time. Simply because purpose in itself, we all have a purpose. It doesn't matter what your purpose is, because there's not many new things to have a purpose for. All that matters is how you're going to work your purpose. That's all that really matters. So when you ask me what is my purpose? What is my purpose? It doesn't matter what your purpose is. You can want to save the whales, but how you gonna save the whales? You know what I'm saying? Your purpose could be to help get the homeless off the streets, but how you gonna help them? How you gonna help get them off the streets? You know, a lot of people believe in purpose, or they call themselves a healer. I'm a healer, I'm a healer, I'm a healer. We're all healers in a sense. But how do you heal? That's the most important question to ask yourself, is how do you heal? Because it's not going to work like everybody else's. A lot of people run to, divination for healing. Like, nah. Anybody can do divination. Anybody can do divination. How are you going to heal? How are you going to help heal others? How are you going to bring light to people's situations that they never thought that they could think of themselves? Who are you? Who are you? Because anybody can say I'm a psychic. We all have abilities. We all have abilities. We all have psychic abilities. What kind of psychic are you? How do you use those abilities? It does not matter what your purpose is if you don't know how to work your purpose. It doesn't matter what you feel like you're supposed to do. Oh, I'm destined to save the world. How you gonna save it? And if that is your destiny, why aren't you walking in it? Because if you're not walking in your purpose after you know your purpose, it's because you don't believe it yourself. And that's okay, because it's a work in progress. Because some people's purposes are a little out there to others. They feel like, wow, I could never do that. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter what your purpose is. All that matters is how you gonna work your purpose. What are you gonna bring to the table of life? What do you have to offer the human race? Because if you think you're gonna save everybody, you need to have a plan for everybody, and it can't work off the same purpose. You may be a psychic thinking you're gonna save the whole world, but a lot of people in this world don't identify with psychics. So what kind of psychic are you? How do you work your avenue? These are some of the questions you have to ask yourself when you want to talk about what your purpose is. How you work it is more important than what it is. You could be trying to tell people that the world's gonna flood by Friday. How you gonna get it to everybody? How are you gonna present it? There's a lot of doomsday preachers. You see how they present their information, and I'm not gonna say that anybody is correct or incorrect. What I'm saying is we're all having a personal experience. So how you work your purpose is your business. But don't look at your purpose and then look at somebody else's purpose and see if they match up. We all have a different purpose. Your first and most important purpose is yourself. If you don't love you, if you don't like who you are, if you're not proud of where you're at in life, don't even think about trying to cater to someone else's life or to someone else's life, because you can't. You can't really pour all of you into that person or into those people, because you're not all together. You don't love you. So are you really giving them love? Or are you just giving them comfort? Love is the completion of comfort. You can comfort a person and you can tell them it's okay all day. Give them a hug them tight. That's not love, that's comfort. And after you're done hugging them, the love comes in when you tell them how they can make it through. That's the difference between someone who knows their purpose and someone who's walking in their purpose. So I ask you, how are you gonna work your purpose? Peace, divinity.